Hey guys, and happy Friday, and welcome to Facebook Friday. My name's Erik, I'm of the Orange Stack, and thanks for joining us every single week as we uncover how to grow your business, how to do more, and just how to take advantage of this crazy market that we're in. So I'm actually at the airport in San Francisco. This is my hometown. This is where I grew up. We're having a layover here. There's the announcement, do it again. We're having a layover here on our way to Italy. I'm going out of town for the next 2 weeks, but I still need to power through this show and bring you guys the content that you guys show up to here every single week. So as always, this week we're creating a fun one. We're going to post edit this later and post it on our Friday episode. So let's get into the show. Okay guys, welcome back. This episode is going to be a fun one. We're talking about culture and attention on today's episode. And as I landed back in the Bay Area today, we're coming through the fog, we're landing in the rain. We have like a 5-hour layover here before we get back on another plane on our way to Italy. My wife and I are going to go to Rome for the next 2 weeks and just enjoy being away, the two of us, from our kids and everything else. And as we are coming into the Bay Area and landing here, I can't help but think about growing up here and just the craziness that's going on in the Bay Area. As most of you know, this is like tech central, right? It is the Silicon Valley. It is where most computers came from. It is where most software companies come from. I mean, I can almost see the Salesforce Tower from here. This is the place. If you guys are new in business and you're getting through a lot of stuff, you understand what it takes to be new. I think some of the fun things about being in the Bay Area is just seeing the technology that's coming from here. You know, this airport is doubling in size literally right now as they're remodeling it and they're adapting to the change of technology and where everything is going. We're in such a fast-paced world. And one of the things I love about the Bay Area is just that technology that's here, right? There's so many little computer companies and tech companies and things going on. We had to wander around for the airport a little bit. We were looking for something to eat and just the hustle that's here. The young guys, I mean, there's people going all over the place. You know, if you've been in an airport, you know what I'm talking about. But we're in the international terminal right now. There's people going all over Europe. They're going to China. They're going to India. They're going all over. And it's just fun to see the drive and the business and everything that people are doing nowadays. You know, back, I think it was in 1996, there was a book written that I read, and I can't remember what it was, but it talked about there being about 38,000 different career opportunities that an individual has getting out of college at that point in time. So there's a couple things to think about there right now. Number one, this is 96. This is like pre most of our understanding of the internet. This is like pre-Facebook and social media and anything to do with that. This is only talking about people who graduate from a college with a college degree, and it's still 38,000 different career opportunities that you have. So many people that I know nowadays who go into business for themselves, who create these amazing businesses, are self-employed. They're not self-employed, they're not college graduates. They got out of high school, they traveled, they maybe tried college for a little while, they went to work, they did something else. There's my announcement friend again. They tried something else for a while and it didn't work, and they went out and did their own thing. And that's the cool thing about it, is they didn't have to have a college degree. So this is now 2019. It's basically 23 years later. We're talking about the opportunities that exist for everybody in this world. I would say if there was 38,000 different opportunities in 1986 with a college degree, there's probably 100,000 opportunities for you now in 2019. And as 2020 comes and 2030 comes and even further, guys, technology is insane. So if you're watching this video, you're probably a young business owner. You're probably the CEO of your own business. Maybe it's just you, yourself, and I, right? Just by yourself. Maybe you have a small team right now, but just think about the culture that you're building in your business. Think about what's going on in your business right now and what you're trying to accomplish. Again, I grew up here in the Bay Area. You know, this is where Apple came from. This is where some massive big companies have come from. It's just a lot of fun to see that growth here. So as you're building your business and you're trying to create that new thing, that thing that didn't exist yesterday, or maybe you're trying to reinvent that thing that was made yesterday and you don't like how it was done, think about what you can do in today's world. Don't limit yourself. You know, so many people that I meet and see nowadays are grinding and working hard for somebody else, which is incredible, and I commend you for doing that. You know, you've got that 8 to 5 job or that 7 to 7 job or whatever it is. You're doing your thing for your own people or for somebody else just to get that paycheck, and you're getting that experience and that understanding, that know-how on how to do incredible things. But take that knowledge, guys. Someday take that knowledge and do your own thing. Start a side hustle. Go start something after 5 p.m. Go create something that's going to propel you forward to somewhere else. You know, with that 8 to 5 job, you're probably limited to how much income you have. You're probably limited on the opportunities that will come forth because you're helping somebody else build their business. And I know not everybody's set to have their own business. They're not set to do their own thing or work their own hours or be that entrepreneur. But if you're interested at all in that and you have the time and you have the interest and you have the ability, go do it. Maybe it becomes 2 hours a week or 2 hours a night, or it becomes full time someday. But take the side time that you have and go create create something fun with that. I know we've been speaking to the real estate agent around here for the last 2 years, and I appreciate you guys following along and joining this business. You definitely know what I'm talking about. You've been doing your own thing forever, right? Like when you're a real estate agent, you're just yourself, and you might have a team, you might have some support, but nobody out there is there to write a check for you or to produce your income. You have to go find it. So if you're in the desire to create some business for yourself, you're going to create a product, you're going to go sell something, B2B, B2C, whatever it is, go do it. Go try it. You're probably at an age, if you're under 50, where you have a ton of opportunity in front of you, so much momentum, so many things that can happen for you. Don't give up. I know guys who have been in their 60s and 70s and even 80s who've created something that's come from nothing, right? Like we watched that movie, and I can't remember the name of it. I think it's called The Founder, right? The guy who started McDonald's, Ray Kroc. He was well into his 60s by the time he figured out what he was doing. And obviously he partnered with the McDonald's brothers, and I can't remember the names of everything right now, but he was much later in life. Same with Colonel Sanders. Like the dude was well into his 70s when he started KFC. And these are just restaurant ideas, but don't put age as a limit on it. The point is that you have such an opportunity in this world, so many things going on for you in this world, so many ways to communicate in this world. Right now, I'm creating this video post-production, but someday it's going to be released on Facebook for the world to see for free. I can distribute content anywhere in the world just because of this little device that this thing's plugged into called a cell phone, which didn't even really exist in this format probably 12 or 13 years ago. So the world's changing at a fast pace. If you've got ideas and strategies and things that you want to implement in this world, go for it. Because if you don't, somebody else will. There's somebody else that's probably coming for your idea or might have your idea. Or just think, if you didn't create that idea, there may never be an opportunity for it to exist. So you may be the one who needs to bring that out. You may be the one who has to bring this thing idea to fruition and create it, and just think about where the world might be with it. And I'm talking about products, or services or things like that. But maybe it's just something simple as, providing a service that somebody doesn't do now, or making that service better, right? Whatever it is. Like I'm sitting here looking at these huge airplanes right now, and there's guys driving all over the place. There's a construction project going on downstairs as they rebuild this area. There's a lot of things that have been going on for a while, but there's probably 1,000 different jobs that you could come up with just from looking out this window that I'm sitting in front of right now. Whether it's window washing or maintenance on airplanes or making construction better or getting luggage from the security gate all the way to the airplane easier. Like there's so many different things that you can consider and do. You just got to take the time to think about it, right? As they say in that robot movie, there's a Disney movie about robots. It was hilarious, had Robin Williams in it. He basically said, find a need and fill it. If there's a need in this world and there's a problem that you can solve, go solve it. Find out a way to solve it, fix it, go provide value, and somebody will pay for that service, that product, or the thing that you're going to do. The other side of this is the attention that you get. We were creating some posts for Instagram later on, and there's a quote that we have that's coming up, which you have to look for in the future. It talks about staying under the radar for a while, and being kind of not well known yet, So if you come up with a new product, the first thing you want to do is tell everybody about it, right? And share it with the world and let people know what it is that you're doing. But by being able to stay under the radar for a little while and not be well known, you have an opportunity to chase growth and chase experience and chase things before somebody starts chasing you. Because if you've got this new product that might change the world or do something better, do it for as long as you possibly can before somebody catches on, and then now you have competition. You have somebody else coming for you. If it's new, nobody knows about it. If you're trying to change how something else is happening, you have the opportunity to be there before somebody else figures out what it is you're doing. So go as long as you possibly can before you're found out about. And now, once somebody finds out about it, you're being chased, and you always have that competition. So take advantage of that. Guys, I know that there's some amazing things that you can do in this life. Again, don't hold back. Go for it. We only have one life. There's one life, one chance to do everything you have to do. Make the most of it. Make the most of every opportunity that comes along to you. Take chances, take risks. Be willing to go out there and do new things. Put your life on the line for it. You'd be surprised at some of the things you may accomplish in this life once you consider possibilities that are available to you. So, as I prepare for my trip and we get ready to board this plane in a little bit, it's nice because I have the next 12 hours to really pontificate about some of the things that are going on in our business and what we're trying to accomplish this next year. It's almost June, which means we're halfway through 2019. I'm excited for what's to come, excited for the progress and the experiences that are going to come over these next 6 months as we get into 2020, and knowing that technology is changing, the pace is getting faster, there's more people doing the same thing that we're trying to do, I am here to help you. I'm here to help you grow, to help you understand your business better, to help you do more things. So I appreciate you following along. If you haven't done so, hit the subscribe button. Join us for this journey. Join us as I share with you guys what it is that we're working on and how we can help you grow your business too. And as always, guys, this is Facebook Friday. We do this show typically live every Friday morning, 10 a.m. Pacific, right here live on Facebook. But for the next 2 episodes, until we get to episode number 100, we're going to be post-recorded, and we will see you on episode number 100, where we're going to be giving away something great. We're going to have a gadget, something fun that we're going to be giving away to our normal listeners. I know we got a bunch of you guys. I think we just peaked about 250,000 people who have seen that show. So guys, I appreciate you following along and watching and engaging and commenting and giving your feedback and just loving everything that we do around here. So again, I'm Erik with the Orange Stack. Thanks for being here, and we will see you next week, 10 a.m. Pacific. Until then, have a great week. Go make it happen. Go get some business and have a safe weekend. Bye, guys.